So, welcome to the Fab Change 70s celebrations. We'd like to wish you all a fabulous 3 days of sharing and celebrating all the fabulous things that you're doing in the NHS. Here's just a few things we're doing here at Gloucestershire Hospitals.
The Fab Academy has been an amazing platform of sharing and collaborating ideas from other NHS trusts around the country. We often check into their website and follow their Twitter pages to see what other trusts are doing. We've actually stolen lots of amazing ideas and brought them onto Evening Ward ourselves. I think it's a really invaluable platform for everybody working in the NHS to dip into. Terry and I met through the Twitter channel where Terry had seen that we were implementing the blonde analogy on Evening Ward and approached us, and we invited Terry to come and see our wards and see how we are sharing her ideas. The aim of the blonde analogy is a way of being and a way of a team of working, sharing ideas, coming up with new innovations and creating solutions to different problems. So, you know, one of the main features of it is about bigging things up and little things matter. So it's about implementing little things onto the ward, but they have such a huge difference.
Here to talk about the project that we've been running for the last 6 months. This is the Little Things Matter campaign. This is a campaign that's predominantly focused on reducing falls in the hospital. We've rolled it across medicine, across surgery, and the whole focus is showing that the little things do matter. If we focus on one little thing at a time, it all adds up, and eventually we end up with this big change that actually makes a big change to the quality of the care that we give to our patients. The plan initially was to just roll this out in my areas of medicine, and by the end of the first 4 weeks we had managed to roll this out across the whole trust.
So we're all made up of 30 billion different parts of our DNA, and so each of us is completely individual, and the whole idea of the 100,000 Genome Project is to look at 100,000 different samples from blood, tissue and rare diseases, and then they can work out where people's diseases are coming from. So we will all get our genome looked at, and it's going to be mainstreamed, and this is the exciting part, especially for me, is that in the future all patients will have part of their genome looked at if they have a diagnosis of cancer.
I think we're so lucky now to have this opportunity to actually go onto the Genome Project, and all I can say to anybody out there who's very unfortunate to have what we've got, this is a positive, and although we can't take control of our diagnosis, we can take control of what we can do in the future about it.
One of the things that I'm interested in from microbiology is the diagnostic side of things, clearly, and that lends itself quite neatly to technology. So I did a quick run around some of my colleagues in the UK, a little bit of website research, and found that actually there was an ability to bring the point of care testing. So this is rapid testing at the front door rather than having to go the usual route of sending flu swabs to the laboratory, waiting maybe 24 hours for that turnaround time. We can deliver a result in maybe 30 minutes or so.
We currently look after just under 5,000 patients in Gloucestershire, and we do 400 new stomas each year. We provide a good service because we are able to see patients when they're at their most vulnerable. We're able then to help them adjust and return to normal life.
Now in 2018 we're one of the pioneering trusts that do half knee replacement as a day case. So patients are up and around the same day. 2 hours after their operation they can stand on it, walk on it and go home to be in their own environment on the same day.